Hi, hello everyone. Myself, Dr. Prasad Putil. Continuing my class series on innovation and design thinking. This particular class, video class, is on success stories of some of the companies which use the design thinking for their innovation. So we'll start with in my previous class video, I have listed some of the major consulting firms working using the concept of design thinking or selling the concept of design thinking. This class video, I'm listing out some of the major companies who are successful only because of the innovation and design thinking. The organization like Toyota, Apple, Microsoft, Samsung, PepsiCo, Nike are on the top of their game, disrupting the entire industry. How can a financial institution like a Bank of America, it can be ranked ninth most profitable organization in the world, while there is a withdrawal of people using the banking services? So the answer is very simple. This design thinking is what which has enabled them to perform compared to other companies. Nowadays, the future of a company is in the hands of its users. If the customers' needs are not met properly, those organizations are doomed. That is why forward thinking companies are now minimizing the risk of launching a new product that people won't like by rapidly creating the prototypes via the design thinking process. Afterwards, they get the feedback from their customer to make the products better before they even enter the market. This saves a lot of effort, time, and money in the long run. So here are some of the most profitable organization. Only a few I am listed out. Many are there. We can check it. Many YouTube videos are also available based on that. It's very interesting to know how they worked on that. Okay, so using the design thinking for creating innovative solutions. So first one, that is Toyota. Toyota, it is the world's largest automobile brand, and in terms of the revenue, if I say, it was founded by Sakichi Toyoda. One of the main strength of Toyota is performing extensive research on the external markets, which made Toyota to a successful all over the world. Its principles like Genchi Gembutsu, something in their word, which means go to the source to find the fact to make the correct decisions, which helped this company Toyota a lot. They one from Once they launched in America, they even produced more fuel efficient cars. And during the oil crisis of 1973, which is erupted in America, suddenly the demand for small and fuel efficient cars were skyrocketed, which gave Toyota an edge over the other companies internationally. Now Toyota, it is present over 170 countries, and recently by using the design thinking concept, they are far ahead. They're transforming a 175-acre site in Japan into a prototype city of the future. The company's main intention to test the autonomous vehicles, innovative street designs, smart home technology, new mobility products on a full-time population of around 2,000 people, which includes the employees of the Toyota and their families. The residencies, it could be equipped with the smart home technology, such as the robots, the in-home robotics to assist with daily living. The homes will be used using the sensor-based AI, artificial intelligence, to check the occupants, their health, take care of basic needs, and enhance daily life, creating an opportunity to deploy connected technology with the integrity, trust, security, and positivity. That was the success story of Toyota by using, or in future, they will be successful because they are far ahead. Apple, it is an American technology company which with headquarters at Cupertino, California, and it is a brand name that most of us know about. It designs, it develops, and sells the electronic products, or online services, and computer software. Their hardware products include the iPhone, iPad, Mac personal computer, Apple Watch, etc. Apple is a well-known brand, but how did it become successful? The answer to this question is design thinking. The main reason for Apple being a successful as it is today is the fact that they were able to act on the opportunities in the market in the best possible way. Some of the key factors which were kept in their mind, they took care of the customers above their own wastage of product, that minimum product design feature customers can use easily. And that status symbol, the Apple, it become a luxury for many. During 1997 to 2002, the advertising slogan of Apple was think different. It itself perfectly describes the design thinking approach used by the Apple company. As Steve Jobs itself once said, it is not just about how it looks, but also how it works. Along with a well functioning product, Apple also focused on a beautiful products through innovation and development. Their products tend to create a statement which are very bold and trendy. The Apple always kept the focus around the next three main products. Thus, there has always been an excellent execution. One of the main thing Apple focuses on is its customer experiences. It ensures that all their customers are satisfied with the product and have a unforgettable customer experiences. From the product design to store, everything is focused on design thinking principles. Let it be the salesperson, the design team, or the engineers. Apple always focused on finding the right personalities that consumers would deeply connect with. And Apple created its products in a way that they can be seen as expensive, but also very unique. The customer experience is a huge part of Apple's mantra. Apple has organized its product into a product family in such a way that there is a dependability, a product dependability. The AirPods, it is connected to iPhone. The iPhone, it is then connected to the Apple Watch. That means if you have an iPhone, we'll obviously will try to get AirPods as well as Apple Watch. So this creates a hype as soon as the product is launched, thus connecting the dots backward. Next one, that is Microsoft. It was founded by Bill Gates and Paul Allen in 4th April 1975. About 15 years ago from this particular date of 2022, if I say 15 years ago or so, the Windows operating system was so complicated. The screen was full of functions with minimum consideration for the user experience. But in 2012, the Windows 8 was released. That Microsoft released the Windows 8. We have observed a dramatic change in the Microsoft Windows user experience. The Microsoft switched to a minimal user interface, which is called as UI, minimal user interface, and it was more user-friendly features. They adopted the design thinking process. Surface Book is one of the Microsoft newest product, a powerful laptop which merges between simple design, high performance, high battery life, and adaptability. Microsoft, the Surface Book, it can be used as a laptop to undergo heavy computer tasks, or it can be switched to a tablet device where user can use them easily along with its drawing pen. The world is fundamentally shifting, and for us, leading the industry means leading with empathy, says the Microsoft designer Albert Schön. Next one, that is the Samsung Electronics. Maybe knowing or may not be knowing, the Samsung Electronics, it was one of the most valuable technology brands in 2020, was once a company which manufactured very inexpensive copying or imitating electronics for others companies. Today, it has got its brand value, placing it as a fifth in the list of the best brands globally. What changed over the years? Okay, so now we know what is Samsung Electronics. It is not a company which copy or which imitate others' product. So what changed over the years? How did they become the market leader in the technology? Did they have any tie-up with the aliens? Such questions you can see when you search in Google about this. The innovation process at Samsung, it began with research that incorporated individuals from multidisciplinary teams. The team consisted of marketers, ethnographers, designers, musicians, engineers, and writers. Okay, a wide variety of different creative teams they developed. They were responsible for finding out the users' unmet needs and identifying the technological, economic, and cultural trends. So some of the Samsung product, if you analyze, we have a Samsung Benz phone. The concept was first flip cover phone with no external antenna. And the strategy, the design thinking strategy which they used was empathizing within the organization. Another one, that is a Samsung's LCD TVs. The concept used was one design flat panel television. Yeah, or it is a thin metal enclave or encased TV. A single TV, just a metal sheet. A metal sheet covers that screen. And the design thinking concept used was solving an indirect issue which gives a solution to a direct problem. Okay, you can check it back how they worked on Samsung LCD TV. I'm not going in detail about that. I found that I have the study material of that. The Galaxy Note series, the next one. The concept was a 5.5-inch smartphone that act as a smart diary, which features a pen interface, and the strategy which used was visualizing the future and the problem solving. So it is not the alien or the rocket science which powered the rise of Samsung as a tech giant. The factors behind its unparalleled success is the advanced design thinking. Oh, Bank of Maharashtra, from normal product based to a service based, that is banking. Bank of America, in a very different and turbulent environment where people are withdrawing from using the bank services because of the innovation which the other companies like fintech used. The normal banking service, they were trailing back, they were struggling, but Bank of America is still generating billions of dollars. Now the Bank of America Corporation, it is ranked the 9th most profitable organization in the world. A while back, it was struggling to find new customers who will come and open a new bank account. So to encourage the new customers to open the bank accounts, in 2004, Bank of America, they assigned the design thinking agency, IDEO. I explained about IDEO in the previous class video. They approached IDEO to boost their enrollment numbers. This design team, they were especially interested in the customer segment of the boomer aged women with children, usually the single parent family. They conducted a lot of ethnographic research. For the ethnographic research, a team of 5 Bank of America employees, They partnered with the four agency designers of IDEO. And in their research, the user research, the group conducted interviews and observed families in Atlanta, Baltimore, San Francisco. And according to the designer of IDEO, the Sally Madsen, the team was talking to people who were great at saving and people who have struggled with it, taking the inspiration from some of the existing everyday habits people have around the savings. So they observed a dozen families. They followed them. They followed the mothers around when they were shopping or they go for a dining. Soon they realized. Soon they realized an interesting pattern. In many families, the mothers were in charge of managing the finance. An extreme group in this pattern turned out to be the single mothers. They are often on a tight budget as how to keep track of their spending meticulously. Many of these women kept checkbook registers as that time the new online concept was not there, in which they listed their bills in the checkbook registers in a handwritten book. They entered the details of the bill, the expenses, the ATM withdrawals, etc. When the design researchers looked at one of the checkbook of a woman in Atlanta, they realized that she is rounding up the numbers. That means instead of listing $22.73 for a fueling bill, she listing it as $23, just for an example. This simplified the calculations than calculating 22.73, the decimal, it can be rounded off. So, and also it added a little buffer each month. At the end, a few unexpected dollars were left over in your account. So a second important realization concerned the inability of mothers to save. Some of them simply did not have enough money to put anything aside, and others have no control over their impulse of buying. They will buy whatever they see, they want to buy it. So that some of the women's are having. So the researchers realized that this behavior revealed and the unaddressed need in banking and offered an opportunity to create value for customers and the bank. Keep the change. Keep the change. Yes, you heard it rightly. Keep the change was the concept that they followed. The Bank of America soon assembled a team of product managers, financial experts, software engineers, operation experts for brainstorming. The team held more than 20 sessions, generated more than 80 product concepts, and they favored one idea, the Keep the Change program. Keep the Change, it is a service that automatically rounds up all the purchases made with a debit card. So this rounded up cents, they are transferred to the saving account. To test it, they made a prototype of idea. The team created a cartoon video displaying this rounding up service and tested it in an online survey with around 1,600 participants. And after an extremely positive response which they got on the Keep the Change, it was pitched and the team approved it. And also an iteration of that idea, the product development team added 3 features to that. The first one, the summary of the rounded up transaction in the account. And secondly, the feature preventing a rounding up transfer from pushing the user's account into a overdraft. And also a promotion. The Keep the Change service turned out to be a huge success for Bank of America. They even promoted their idea, Keep the Change, by keeping some of the coins in a railway station and told the passengers to collect it, search it. Means the change, that change they brought, the idea they brought, the different idea they brought. It was launched, this Keep the Change by Bank of America. It was launched in September 2005. The program attracted 2 million customers in less than a year. Since then, more than 12 million customers signed up for the program and saved more than $2 billion in total. 99% of the customers who signed up to or account started an account with the Bank of America, the keep the change program, they stayed for a long. That's about today's video lecture. I, I thank you all for watching my video. In my next video class, I will share some of the points which are related to empathize and define. So you are watching this through my YouTube channel, My Intuition. Please do subscribe to my YouTube channel, My Intuition. Share this video, like this video, and support me. Once again, thank you very much.